And hello, folks. It's quite warm outside. I went a little swimming. And it's about 95 to 91 degrees back and forth. I tell people, please check out my channel right there. Okay. A lot of you are not looking at what I put up. And time's growing short. I mean, really short, folks. And a lot of people don't understand. I study people, sociology. I should go back to college and get my sociology degree, but I don't have the time, and it's gotten really stupid at college. Okay? Now, go watch this old movie, Dr. Zhivago, and figure out who is Laura Zhivago. People still don't get it, and I see on YouTube, every other channel, social media channel, is a good example of Laura Zhivago. And people still don't understand what I'm talking about. Okay? A lot of women are urban. Okay? They post YouTube videos as a narcissistic mode. Okay? This is the hard truth. So when you do that and you lose perception of the reality of the world to gain for your benefits, it's going to bite you harder than anything. And if you read the book, you know what happened to Laura Zhivago. She died in a work camp. Okay, folks? Unlike Stacey Abrams, who's trying to raise more funds, she's trying to raise another $40 million to win governorship of Georgia. Georgia has enough problems with crooked insurance companies, crooked local officials. It don't need that kind of governor. And Stacey Abrams is not from Georgia. She's a New Yorker. Get that through your little heads. Okay? Again, my fundraising. Please help. Trapped by Stupids in the mental zombie apocalypse. See DMC, RNC, CCP. Okay, please send $2.17. Information's down below. What I mainly use it for is for food boxes. I run my church's food bank, and I'm putting my foot down on a few things that we give out. We do not give out snack foods or treats or sweets. We serve out the basic. If they want to drive 2 hours to another food bank, go ahead. And I always give them a list. All right, and if they donate other stuff, because I put my foot down and I look at them, we do not take lawn furniture. We do not take clothing. If you dump it where I said food donations only, I'm coming to your house, taking the truck and dumping them back into your yard. It's really, people are stupid. Really stupid. And I tell donations, if you have like garden produce, please tell me so I could put it in the refrigerated cargo container so I could divide it up nicely, and whatever's not too good for transport, I will cook it myself and serve it to the disabled and elderly. I don't cook too much because Uncle Alan's kind of feeling poorly, and I'm teaching 4 women how to cook properly. God, I work too much. Okay. Somebody asked, Uncle Al, what kind of weapons do you prefer? Now I kind of look at them. I like tell. There's a lot of gun channels. Go watch them. But Uncle Alan, you're so smart. Yeah. So, purple drink. Well, I live in Canada. Okay, you live in Canada. You're screwed. But I need some kind of weapon to defend myself. Against who? Bears, coyotes, wolves, mooses, elk? Well, Give me a good answer and I'll solve a question. Okay? If you're in Canada, I would get a rifle. All right? Following by a 22 rifle and a shotgun. Those three should fit all you need for Canada. You don't want to deal with the craziness up there. All you have to do is get a good hunting shotgun and get a shortened barrel. Anybody heard of a hacksaw? It's really easy. And for a rifle, why I say 22? Because a lot of people need to train. 22 is cheap. 22 is effective for small game. On the rifle, I prefer a bolt action. And everybody says, why not assault rifle? Well, if you poke a bear with an assault rifle, he's going to knock it out your hands and shove it up where the sun don't shine. I keep telling people this, it's like I stepped on their cat. You need to fit to the environment. And a lot of you never fired in winter conditions. So a bolt action is a pretty good option. Okay? You're not going to see somebody up close. It's not going to be an urban center. All right? More likely, if you do, just shoot somebody with a better weapon and take that. All right? So for Canada, probably a nice bolt action rifle. A shotgun that you like. Could be double, could be pump, could be semi-automatic with an additional barrel. I will put rifle sights. I prefer the 700 Remington rifle sights. It works really good and easy to set up on the extra barrel. Okay, for my generation, we were called the boomers. And Boomer's AK or Boomer's AR was the Mini 14 that shot 223. It was a good rifle. It fit all police and domestic uses. I could switch to wooden stock, to pistol stock, to folding stock. Fairly easy. Okay, except for the ammo. We can't interchange with the NATO round. But like I said, you use that and get the gun that shoots the NATO round, don't have a problem. Again, I always stress a 22 caliber rifle, not carbine, rifle. Okay, I have a Weatherby 27-inch barrel with 5 and 15 shot clips for 2 reasons. I have a deer scope on it. So when I shoot squirrels at 300 yards, squirrel die. Okay, and that's with a 27-inch barrel. A lot of these carbines have enough power that I could reload a 38 shell after you fire 20 rounds. Okay. They always wonder why I carry a pocket pistol. Because my other gun, my serious gun, the hog leg, is very heavy. So I carry a pocket pistol, probably in a 38 or 357 or 9mm or Makarov 9mm or 380. It fits in my pocket, it's not very heavy, and it's comfortable until I pistol whip you and shoot you. Okay? So that'll be that. Pistol carbine, I already mentioned in a previous video in the Henry, it's an option. Okay, if you have a 45 or 9mm, they have options that you could load a simple pistol carbine if you lose the mobility, like when I had the stroke. I couldn't use my left hand. Now I can use it, kind of. Okay, and the pistol carbine helps because I can still cradle it into my elbow and shoot from it. So think about a pistol carbine. If you want to hit something in an urban area up to 100 yards, a pistol carbine is cheaper, less over-penetrate, and it's a lot easier to shoot than a full-size Boomer's AK or Boomer's AR. Okay? Shotgun. Like I told my Canadian friends, it could be your choice. I couldn't use one, so it was an auto loader or a double barrel because I could operate those two with one hand. Couldn't do it with a pump because my left hand was crippled up for about 2 years and I couldn't use it. And going like this, it's a lot harder than you think. Okay? So on the shotgun, find a style you like. I like an auto loader and the double barrel. Okay, hammered double barrel, no problem. I can fix it myself. I have spare parts for it. Autoloader takes me a little time, but I can do it. Most Americans prefer the pump action because they hear the racking sound. If I hear the racking sound, next 3 seconds you're going to hear enough 45s fill the air that you're dead. Okay, now this comes to the carry pistol, my main battle weapon, the horse pistol. I do not like 9mm because I seen one time guy got shot 17 times and it was so heavy set and big. This was like the biggest man I ever seen next to me. It's like, oh dear Lord, it's Godzilla. And he got shot 17 times, full metal jacket, 9mm. After that, I didn't like 9mm. No, they improved it. It's hollow point and stuff and better. But when I saw him back in the 80s and 70s, and he was full of holes, he was doing push-ups and laughing at people. That was okay. So I switched to 44 Magnum, 44 Special plus Ps. Okay, 44 Magnum. You don't need to shoot all the time. 44 Magnum. You shoot 44 Special plus Ps. It's near 44 Magnum loads. It doesn't screw up your wrist, and for my size, it doesn't lift me up and push me back 3 feet. Okay, I could do it one shot at a time with 44 Magnum, but if I have to really crank that thing, I'm going to go back 6 feet. Okay, 44 Special Plus does the same effect, and if I'm using pure lead bullets, not jacketed, put pure leads, anything on the other side is going to be hurting real bad. Goes in like this, comes out like that. Okay, why is this called a horse pistol? Because you wanted to drop the horse with one shot. Next thing is 45 long Colt. Do not get this confused with 45 ACP. That's for the automatic pistol cartridge. Both are good rounds. Both I like. If I had one choice, it would be in 1911. I only do 2 things to it. Get rid of the hammer. I hated the hammer. It always bites me right here. And put in a circular or round tip like the original design 120 years ago. Is that 120 years ago? Or is it 100? No, 100. 1911. You figure it out. You know, a bob ring type circle hammer. I like that. And then probably put a muzzle brake on it. Because when I'm shooting it, you're less than 7 yards away and I'm aiming for 2 spots. Either for this spot right here or aiming towards the groin area. Trust me, if you get shot, male or female, in the groin area, you don't move too quick. It'll break your hip. Second, it'll cut through a major artery. Also, if you're male, you don't want that thing to be shot off. So you think about it. And if Uncle Alan aims a little high and hits you in the chest, I'll just say, yeah, I was hitting central mass. No, I was shooting towards this. I can't say that word because they'll probably ban me again. Okay. And like I said, on a horse pistol with the 1911, I could get shoulder holsters and the old World War II holsters. There are better holsters on the market that I could pick up that could fit on the hip. But Uncle Alan's not going to carry it all the time, and Uncle Alan's probably won't be doing that because it's heavy and I'm old and I'm tired and I'm sick. But you can't go wrong with a 1911 if you shoot it a lot. Last 2 1911s I had, I burnt through the barrels. Okay, one was the auto ordnance. I put 5,000 rounds through it because I was target shooting and speed shooting. And the other one was a Colt. Can't remember what make it was. Mark something. And I burned through that. And Colt couldn't believe how much damage I did to it when I tried to send it back for repairs. They finally gave me a 45. which I later sold because Uncle Alan's getting old and tired. Okay? Most of the time, I wanted to stay at home and listen. But if need to come arise and I have to pull out the belt and put it on, you better start running the other way. Because I'm not like most people. I don't flash it around or wave it around or do videos. I'm not a narcissist. If I'm going to use it, that's the last thing you ever see on this earth. And you got to explain to St. Peter or Jesus, well, I was making a threat and suddenly I saw you. Okay? That's Jesus, not Uncle Al. Because Uncle Al's behind something big and something loud. Okay? So, like I said, it's your decision. If you get a weapon that I mentioned of these, get proper training. Now, if you're in the LA area, go see Corsair's trainer. Okay? He's a great person if you want to get proper training. And for God's sake, stop dressing up. Dress normally if you're going to use this clothes in normal conditions. Okay? It doesn't help you when you dressed up in camo and cat gear. And I'm going like, God. And I'm shaking my head. Or I see some mall security cop, I got the latest tactical gear. And I'm like, no. It's like, no. Okay? You're not wearing a plate. Like I tell everybody, if you're caught in a war zone, you could be considered as a combatant, a terrorist or combatant against whatever forces in that area. But people never listen to Uncle Al. So all these volunteers going to that dirty war between the Ukraine and Russia, if you get caught on either side, more likely you're going to end up in a mass grave. But people are stupid and they never listen to me. And I'll catch you later. I hope this helps you out. Remember, if you ever pick out a weapon, get proper training. And don't shoot off your foot. Or the other thing that's invaluable. Because this spring we had 2 people shove guns down their waist belts, and well, that's why I've been visiting them at the hospital. It's a hard way to get a vasectomy. Okay, folks, I'll see you later. I'll be seeing you. Bye now.